Well, I'm on the phone with head football coach Duane Crawford of the Ellsworth Eagles. Coach, it's game day again, and you're going to need to build a fire on that bus on the ride home. I think it's going to be cold down in Winthrop tonight.
I know, it's amazing. You go from 80 to, well, I think it was 33 to 34 when I woke up this morning.
Yeah, they're talking patches of frost. Patches of frost everywhere, and I was walking the dogs this morning. It was 42, so I'm sitting there going, all right, what am I going to wear tonight? I'm going to need something warm. You've got warm clothes, right? You're ready for tonight.
I'm ready. I brought a couple of layers, so I'm good. I'm looking forward to a little cooler, less humid night to play football in.
Exactly. I mean, a couple of days this week, it's been really hot practicing.
Oh, it was. It was extremely hot Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday even it started to cool down a little bit Wednesday night towards the end of the practice. Had a good breeze, but Tuesday night was really warm. I can't imagine. Well, I can because I've done it, but those kids were soaked at the end of practice.
Yeah, it's a little
shoulder pads, and
a little stifling. So, how has the week gone practice-wise?
It's gone well. It's a good week of practice, and we didn't have to make much in the way of changes when it came to blocking assignments on the offensive side, and defensively, not a whole lot of changes. And so it was nice to have a week that kind of flowed from the previous week without having to make wholesale changes, either with personnel, although I shouldn't say that because who knows what you run into when you get ready to get onto the bus. But
right.
So, it was a good week of practice, and definitely looking forward to kick off at 7 o'clock down in Winthrop, and should be a fun game.
What's the health of the team now after this week?
Pretty good. A couple bumps and bruises, but nothing that's going to keep anybody out. So we've got Craig Ridley's back with us after being out Friday, so that gives us a little bit more depth. And a couple of the newer guys have gotten some more reps during the week, so hopefully they may be able to step in and help us out a little bit if we need them. But I think we've gotten maybe a little bit stronger instead of weaker. And we've had listening to Dale Duff this morning, 92.9 The Ticket, and talking to Mike Archer about some of the teams that have had to go through the gauntlet at the beginning of the season to get where they are, and we've definitely been one of those teams. I mean, we've had played top tier teams all the way through. And tonight not being any different, it's not going to be another tough game. So, I mean, we're used to it, and we've survived the first four without anything major happening. So, the goal is to go down there tonight and definitely compete with these guys. And the Southern Maine division seems to be a tougher division in Class D than the Northern division. There's a lot of really good teams, good numbers on as far as personnel, and so I think Winthrop has struggled. They're 1-3, I believe. They played some really tough teams, and it's hard to get a really good gauge on film. But they're bigger than we are, but pretty much everybody is that we play. So, or at least has been the first four games. I think speed-wise, we match up pretty well with them. I don't think there's anybody any faster than we are, which has not been the case the past few games. We've run into some real speedsters out there. We've had to work to try to keep in check, and we haven't done anything different than this week than we have previous weeks in practice with practicing our contain. We've had Devin Wright come back and help us out the past couple of weeks, and he was our running back from 2015 and led the league in rushing and scoring. So it's definitely a better look for the kids than me running around out there.
They have a better chance of bringing you down than Devin, without any question.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's been a big help having to we have some girls where he just runs side to side, and they have to keep him contained and push him back to the middle. But Winthrop's going to come out. They're going to be tough. The past couple of games, they've started right out on offense with quarterback sneak right up the middle to see what they can get from you, and I don't anticipate they'll do anything different tonight. So they have a ton of different formations, single wing, they go spread, they go I. So it'll be, there's only so much you can rep during the week in practice, and the kids just have to be fundamentally sound and know their coverages and where they're supposed to be. And on defense, Tug always has a good game plan for whoever we're facing. And so I'm we're going to go down there, and like I said, it's hard to see how you truly match up just looking at game film, but I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
It's tough when all of a sudden you've got teams that go from formation to formation to be able to get those calls quickly into the defense to change your coverage.
Yeah, they adjust. I mean, we go through the basic formations that they have, so the kids know what to adjust into, whether it's cover 3, whether it's man. So they know what they're doing on that front. It's just the different stuff they run out of that. They run a ton of different screens, middle screens, outside screens, quick screens. They throw the ball quite a bit. So, we just have to stay at home and do our jobs and not chase when we're not supposed to, and chase when we are supposed to, and hope our defensive ends are able to keep things bottled up, and the big guys in the middle can keep things from running up the middle. And we'll go out there and play tough. And I think we're one of those teams that can compete with pretty much anybody, with the exception of teams like Herman and MDI, which are another whole tier.
Right, but in your division, you can.
In our division, yeah. And the tough thing about going against a southern team is, there's no history there. So, when we're playing Holton or we're playing Stearns or Mount View or Dexter, I mean, we have history there. We know what they do, know what to expect for personnel. But you go down south, and this is a brand new endeavor for us. We've never been there, never played these guys, so it'll definitely be something different, and the kids are going to have to, really step up and play tough tonight.
What time are you leaving the high school tonight?
3:00. Bus leaves at 3, so it's a couple-hour drive down there, and you want to make sure you get the kids off the bus and get them stretched out and able to walk around. And we go on the field 6:00 for pregame, so it gives us about an hour to get everything unwound and get stuff off the bus. And and whenever you're traveling, you got to pack extra in case people forget stuff. So it's you have all kinds of extra equipment. So you get there a little early as opposed to last minute. It's less nerve-wracking for me.
Exactly. How was the team dinner last night?
Team dinner was awesome. Those parents do a great job. I can't thank them enough.
Was it sub night last night, or what did you have?
It was sub night last night. Governors donated the rolls. The parents got cold cuts, and we had Dunkin' Donuts, and it's a great meal, and it's nice to get all the kids together, and they really enjoy it. 2 weeks from now, the 12th, I believe it is, Thursday the 12th, before our Orono game, we're actually going to do a team dinner with all of the youth teams coming.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so they can get involved, and I'm not sure they all know that yet, but the parents have been putting that together and trying to figure a way to get everybody involved and get the kids up there. So it'll be fun. We'll do a little cookout and get them all up there and have a little interaction with the high school kids. So.
Well, remind me, maybe I can come down and take some pictures. Oh,
that'd be great. And not that you already don't have enough on your plate.
Well, that's all right. If there's food there, then I try and eat my way around Hancock County whenever possible. All right, Coach. What do you want to say to the community? You're on the road, a big trip this week, and next week you go the opposite direction. You head up north, but then you end the season at home.
Yeah, two big travel games, and I know Winthrop's a long haul. It'd be nice to have parents drive down and come support us, and it's going to be a nice night, dress warm. Actually, it'll be a nice reprieve over last Friday night. I was in just my coach's shirt, short sleeve. It was so humid and wet, so it's going to be nice to have it crisp and cool and football weather. And Winthrop, from what I understand, has got a really nice stadium, so it'll be a nice place to watch the game and come down and support us. And thanks to everybody that is supporting us now, all the parents with the team dinners on Thursday nights, and the parents that help out during the game, and giving us your sons to play football. We appreciate everything everybody does, and just come on out tonight and see what we do on the field.
All right, Coach. Best of luck. We'll talk to you on Monday, and we'll see how everything went.
All right. Thanks.